Alina Habba is the acting U.S. Attorney for New Jersey and joins us now. Alina, good to have you back. Your reaction to what we're learning as this all continues to come out?
Glad that there's going to be transparency. That's obviously what this administration is about. We've been hearing about this for a very, very long time, and I think the American public wanted to know whether this was in fact true and what the extent of it is. Obviously, I work for the Department of Justice, and with an active investigation and things of this nature, I can't speak to the details, but I would refer you back to what we had said prior and what we had believed to be true, which now we are seeing. Thank you to ODNI, to Tulsi Gabbard and her team for giving the American people some visuals on what happened then.
Yeah, and Gabbard revealing that a whistleblower came forward saying that they were threatened to go along with the Obama-directed Russia hoax intelligence assessment, which, I mean, you're just starting to see all of this kind of come together. But, I mean, you got a whistleblower saying that they were threatened, that, to go along because Obama ordered basically different intelligence, didn't like the idea that the belief was that Russia wasn't picking a side, that they were just screwing with an election, wanted a better version that was more politically palatable to what their aims were, and then they're threatening people to go along with it?
Yeah, that's not the way we run our country, and that's most certainly not the way this administration runs things. The Department of Justice is restoring faith intentionally, and I know that for the American people that can create frustration because they don't see and hear everything, but you have to be patient. We are looking, as Pam Bondi has said a million times over, and we will reveal things as we can, declassify things as we should and as is appropriate, but there are laws and there are rules. And if this turns out to be true, it's no question, as we are seeing all of these documents coming forth that they found, it's highly concerning for the American people and the integrity of our voting, the integrity of our elections, the integrity of our Constitution, and the way that the country is supposed to operate, what makes us different than third world countries.
Yeah, it certainly is. You've had a pretty wild few weeks, and I want to talk about that for a second, moving away from this. You were appointed the acting U.S. Attorney for New Jersey a while back. The Democrat senators in your state basically blackballing you with this blue slip process, and then your replacement was nominated by these federal judges in your state that are all leaning one direction. We know that. That nomination, Trump immediately and the administration fires her. And then you get reappointed. Yeah. Do I have it right? And tell us how it's going.
Yeah, some language is a little bit tricky. I was the interim U.S. attorney, and then I was made the nominee, the president's pick for the U.S. attorney for New Jersey. And there is this tradition, and it is being used, frankly, inappropriately, which is that the home senators get the courtesy of a blue slip tradition so that you can then go through the vetting process in front of Senate, in which case Cory Booker and Andy Kim could have voted no, right? That doesn't mean it's a yes to say you go in front of Senate. It means it's a courtesy. It's not a law. They have abused it. We're seeing it all over the country right now. In New York, we're seeing it in California, we're seeing it in New Jersey, we're seeing it across the board, and the president truthed about it. It's incredibly concerning. Now, I would like to say for my particular instance, I have never once spoken to Cory Booker or Andy Kim. They have not so much as entertained a meeting with me, although I asked numerous times. I've never met Hakeem Jeffries, and that is not the way we're supposed to work. It should not matter what your politics are, because this is truly the evidence of political, we're seeing Cory Booker get up and screaming at his party that we need to not bend a knee. The Department of Justice has nothing to do with politics. What we have to do with is justice, is law and order. So using a process like this, politicizing it, it's wrong. And the president has the right, as does Pam Bondi, to pick the U.S. attorneys for every state. Obviously, elections have consequences. And, whatever the hits that I've taken over the last few weeks, I'm honestly proud to be sitting in this seat. Yes, I am the acting U.S. attorney. And no, the judges at that point did not have any rights to try and oust me. I was not even expired in my term yet, actually. So it was a strange set of facts, but...
Yeah. Dirty politics in a blue state that's turning more and more purple and maybe red at some point. The state of New Jersey is getting more conservative by the day as the politics change. So, but Alina Habba, thanks for coming on and for staying tough. Good to see you. You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.